We've all been there, right? Whether it's a disagreement with a friend, giving feedback that might not be easy to swallow, or broaching a sensitive topic with family members. These conversations can feel like navigating a minefield blindfolded. But what if I told you there's a way to traverse this minefield with confidence, empathy, and believe it or not, a bit of ease? That's exactly what we're diving into today. Mindview presents Navigating Tough Conversations Successfully. Welcome back to Mindview, your go-to spot for diving into the fascinating world of psychology, understanding the intricacies of mental health, and uncovering mind hacks to help navigate life a bit smoother. If you're new here, a huge warm welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to join our supportive community. Today we're embarking on a journey to master the art of navigating tough conversations successfully. Let's face it, avoiding tough conversations might seem like the easy route. No immediate confrontation, no immediate stress. But here's a catch. The issues don't disappear. In fact, they often grow, affecting relationships and personal growth. Tough conversations are not just about getting through a difficult moment. They're about building understanding, trust, and stronger connections with those around us. Imagine improving a relationship with just a few carefully chosen words, or feeling that weight lift off your shoulders after discussing something you've been dreading. That's the power of navigating tough conversations successfully. Yes, it feels uncomfortable, maybe even scary, but it's also a stepping stone towards growth, understanding, and deeper connections. Before we dive into the how, let's talk about the what. What's at the core of these tough conversations? Emotion. Understanding our own emotional landscape and recognizing the emotions at play in others can dramatically change the course of a conversation. Ever noticed how your body reacts when you're gearing up for a difficult talk? That rush of adrenaline, the increased heart rate, that's your body's way of saying, hey, we're entering a tough spot. Being mindful of these reactions allows you to approach the conversation from a place of calmness rather than high alert. And it's not just about managing your emotions, but also tuning into the emotions of the person you're speaking with. This empathy, understanding where they're coming from, can shift the conversation from a potential confrontation to a constructive dialogue. Preparation is key. Imagine going into one of these conversations with a clear idea of what you want to achieve. That's half the battle won. Start by setting clear objectives for the conversation. Ask yourself, what outcome am I hoping for? This doesn't mean you'll be able to control every aspect of the conversation, but it gives you direction, a purpose. And here's something we often overlook: timing and environment. The right time and setting can make a huge difference. Choosing a quiet, private space and a time when neither of you is rushed or stressed can really set the stage for a productive conversation. Now, onto the crux of it all. How do we actually navigate these conversations? It all boils down to communication techniques, active listening, empathy, and assertiveness. Active listening isn't just about hearing the words, it's about truly understanding the message behind them. It's showing the other person that their thoughts and feelings are being acknowledged. Empathy goes hand in hand with active listening. It's about putting yourself in the other person's shoes, understanding their perspective, even if you don't agree with it. This doesn't mean you're conceding your point, but rather creating a space where both viewpoints can coexist. Assertiveness is about expressing your own thoughts and feelings clearly and directly without aggression. It's a sweet spot between passively giving in and aggressively dominating the conversation. Using I statements like I feel or I think helps convey your perspective without placing blame, making it easier for the other person to hear and understand your side. So you've prepared, you're in tune with your emotions, and you've got your communication toolkit ready. Now it's showtime. How do you steer this conversation towards success? First, start with clarity. Begin the conversation with a clear statement of purpose. It could be as simple as, I'd like to talk about how we've been communicating lately. My goal is to understand each other better and strengthen our relationship. As the conversation unfolds, stay on topic. It's easy to get sidetracked by past grievances or unrelated issues, but keeping focused on the matter at hand is crucial. This focus helps prevent the conversation from spiraling into an argument about everything but the kitchen sink. Interruptions and emotional responses are part and parcel of tough conversations. If emotions start to run high, it's okay to take a breather. Acknowledge the emotion, offer support, but also gently steer the conversation back on course. Remember, it's not about winning an argument, it's about understanding and resolving. Finding common ground can be a game changer. It shifts the narrative from me against you to us against the problem. Highlighting shared values or goals can pave the way for mutual understanding and compromise. Believe it or not, navigating a tough conversation successfully doesn't end when the conversation does. The follow-up is equally important. It's an opportunity to reinforce the positive outcomes, address any lingering issues, and continue building on the trust and understanding that you've started to cultivate. A simple check-in after the conversation can make all the difference. It shows that you care, not just about resolving the issue, but about the person and your relationship with them. This could be a follow-up meeting, a note, or even a message saying, "I've been thinking about our conversation and I really appreciate your openness and honesty." Reflecting on the conversation can provide valuable insights for future discussions. Ask yourself what went well, what could have been better, and how you both handled the emotional aspects. The reflection is not about dwelling on the past, but learning and growing from the experience. Now let's pause for a moment. Think about a tough conversation that you've had recently or one that you've been avoiding. With these strategies in mind, how might you approach it differently? Remember, each conversation is a step towards a more meaningful, stronger connections with those around us. And with practice, these conversations become less daunting and more part of the journey in personal growth and understanding. It's okay to not get it right every time. What matters is the effort, the willingness to try, and the commitment to improving. Each conversation is a learning experience, an opportunity to better understand ourselves and others. It's vital to recognize that reflection is just as important as the conversation itself. Reflection allows us to digest what happened, understand the outcomes, and most importantly, learn from the experience. Let's take a moment to explore how we can effectively reflect and use our experiences to foster growth in our relationships and ourselves. After a challenging conversation, it's natural to feel a mix of emotions. You might feel relieved that it's over, proud that you navigated through it, or even contemplative about what was said. This mix is part of the process. Reflect on these feelings, ask yourself, what did I learn? What would I do differently next time? Reflection isn't about critiquing, but about understanding and growing. Moreover, acknowledging the courage it took for both parties to engage in the conversation is crucial. It's a sign of strength to approach difficult topics head on. Celebrate this. And if things didn't go as planned, that's okay too. Each conversation is a stepping stone, a learning opportunity that paves the way for better communication in the future. The impact of navigating tough conversations successfully extends far beyond the moment. It has a ripple effect on your personal development and the health of your relationships. By mastering this art, you foster an environment where open communication and mutual respect flourish. This openness can transform relationships, creating deeper connections and understanding. Furthermore, engaging in these conversations with empathy, respect, and an open mind models positive communication skills for those around us. It encourages a culture of understanding and growth, not just in our personal circles, but also in wider society. The ability to communicate effectively, especially in difficult situations, is a powerful tool for change. Here at Mindview, we're building a community, a place where we can learn and grow and support each other on our journeys. Tough conversations are just one aspect of the complex tapestry of human interactions, and as we navigate these waters together, we continue to learn and evolve. We encourage you to share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Have you had a tough conversation recently? How did it go? What strategies did you find most helpful? Your stories not only help others feel less alone, but also offer real-world examples of these concepts in action. Navigating tough conversations is an integral part of our journey towards understanding growth and stronger relationships. By approaching these discussions with preparation, empathy, and effective communication strategies, we can transform potentially divisive moments into opportunities for connection and understanding. As we close this chapter, we open ourselves to the endless possibilities of growth and understanding. Let's continue to build a community where tough conversations aren't something to fear, but opportunities to embrace with confidence and kindness. Thanks for watching today. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. And there's a whole universe of topics on our channel waiting for you to explore. Dive into our other videos to explore the wonders of psychology, mental health and well-being. Thanks for being part of it, and let's continue to explore the amazing world of the human mind together. Always remember, stay curious, stay informed, and most of all, stay open-minded.